Kamala Harris goes off on Charlamagne the God for asking her who the real president is.
Wow.
All right. What is good? Welcome back to the Flawdcast. I am your boy Flawdzilla, and I'm here with my lovely co-host Mozilla.
What up, yo?
This is the last known place on the internet, and we are glad that you could be here with us today. All right, okay. And you will be too by the end of this video. I guarantee it, or your money back. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I drop.
Flawd's booty.
Shout out to all of you guys for helping us reach 100K subscribers.
Seriously.
On this channel. 100K. I feel like fat. I feel like
it feels crazy.
I feel like, yo,
so
I got
crazy.
an army with me, man. That's crazy, man. Yeah. So yeah, appreciate you guys, man.
Amazing.
The squad is deep, bro.
Y'all are the
Never
best.
thought this would be the case.
Me either, man.
Yeah, Howard Dean. Get my whole campaign canceled.
Oh, wow.
Remember that?
Yes, I do.
He lost his whole shit, his whole career ended.
I just said that a couple days ago.
Did you?
Like 2 weeks ago, maybe?
His whole political career ended. I remember Dave Chappelle made a skit about it.
Yes.
A sketch about it.
He did.
And it was right after he said, and we're gonna go to New Hampshire.
Yeah.
It was right after he said our state.
Yeah.
He said New Hampshire and then ended his career.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But anyway. Yeah, thank you guys. We are at 100K and couldn't have did it without you guys. You guys
Absolutely
are amazing.
not.
Thank you guys. So yeah, this video is, like we said, about Kamala Harris goes off on Charlamagne the God for asking who the real president is. I didn't even know this happened. I didn't even know they were interviewing until you guys came in the chat and said, hey, did you see the Kamala Harris interview with Charlamagne the God?
Yeah.
And I still haven't seen it, but I seen this video from Black conservative perspective on my suggestions, you know what I'm saying, in my subscribed thing on the homepage. I never know what it's called because on different apps it's like
feed?
Explore, Discovery. Oh yeah, I'll just say feed. Yeah. So I seen this video on my feed, and I'm interested. So we're gonna watch this.
Yeah.
Charlamagne. I was just saying how I couldn't stand Charlamagne. That's weird. I was just saying that Charlamagne, I don't like how he does his thing anymore. But
I know
this is a good question.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm proud of him for asking that. I'm not gonna lie. So anyway, yeah, let's stop holding it up. Let's get into this, man.
Spaghetti.
I'm in such a good mood.
Hell yeah.
All right. So I don't know what that is. Why that's doing that on the screen. Okay. So.
Word.
All right, guys. So I caught this very, very, very fascinating but sad segment of Charlamagne the God's show, in which he's interviewing Kamala Harris. And by the way, I don't understand for the life of me why in the world would somebody call themselves the God. Okay, I'm not calling you the God. I'm just saying that so that you guys know like who he is. But I'm just gonna refer to him as Charlamagne from here on out because.
But that's why he did it.
I just feel like it's so disrespectful.
That's why he named
refer to
himself
themselves as gods and deities. Okay,
to make you say
find
that
just to be, uncomfortable for me to address him in that way. But anyway, Charlamagne was interviewing Kamala Harris, and Kamala popped off on Charlamagne because Charlamagne stopped out of line. Right, he actually has some difficult questions about why the Biden administration or the Manchin administration, right, is not getting the agenda passed. Right, and I watched this whole interview, guys, and I want to give you guys a summary before we actually get into the part where Kamala actually kind of goes off on Charlamagne for basically not tossing her softball questions and not letting her get away with not actually answering Charlamagne's questions.
That is crazy.
But throughout the whole interview, Charlamagne was really focused on Joe Manchin, right, and the fact that Joe Manchin basically is the reason why Biden's Build Back Better agenda is not passing. The second half of his so-called infrastructure plan. Okay, the family's plan, the social spending package that Elon Musk said should be thrown away, right? Should be deleted. Okay, so Charlamagne is focused on that. He's asking her very specifically, like, what are you guys going to do about Joe Manchin, right? What are you going to do? Again, this is questioning from the left, right? He's coming at Kamala from the left. Yep. Okay, and somebody on the right, you know, hey, I don't really mind what Joe Manchin's doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm with Elon Musk. It should be deleted.
Yep.
But he's asking her very legitimate questions like, what are you guys going to do about Joe Manchin? And Kamala, the whole interview is basically deflecting. She's blaming Republicans, right? She's talking about the attack on democracy. She's talking about everything except actually talking about what are they going to do about Joe Manchin's opposition to the bill. So Charlamagne does not let up. Okay, he basically keeps asking the same question, trying to get her to actually address that throughout the whole interview.
We got to say that because people always, what do you got in your drink?
She's taking pills on street.
What is that? Hennessy? Nope, apple juice. What is that? Ecstasy? Nope, Advil. Yep, I don't touch Advil though. Can't mess with it. I've taken too much in my lifetime.
Yeah, that's the thing I never do usually, but
yeah,
my teeth is hurting.
Yeah, but yeah, sorry for interrupting. Yeah. Let's keep going. But already, since we already paused it, this is already, I didn't think Charlamagne would even like that's kind of crazy that anyone he got an interview with Kamala Harris. What's her name? Kamala. What the hell is this girl's
I don't
name?
know. I say Kamala.
Right?
I don't care.
I'm saying Kamala because that's what he's been saying this whole time.
I think it's like tomato.
But
even though it's her name.
It's just one of those. Just one. But he really went at her. Like, she wouldn't have done it had she known he was going to ask her questions like that.
Yep.
Unless she planned on, I'm going to get black on you and we're going to make this into we're going to turn this into a viral headline.
Yep. Can you let me go
do my
off?
thing. Yeah, please. So I don't have to answer these questions because this is a circus. This shit is on purpose, I'm feeling like.
Yeah.
All this type of stuff, it just seems like on purpose. Like, they don't care about actually running this country. They care about keeping you distracted by other means, by things they say and things they do, and not like things aren't getting passed. They're not being in administration. They're just like sitting there. They're just sitting there like, we don't even like know what's happening. Just throwing files and like playing with toys. Yep. That's what this administration is doing. So I feel like they're just like a bunch of teenagers. Besides the fact that Joe Biden is like Dracula.
Yeah, I was gonna say like 1,000.
Yeah. Like the opposite, but I'm like the mind state is like we don't care about anything that's happening. We're just like we're just here. We just want what we want, and we're just gonna talk. We're gonna force people to do it by just saying it. Like, we're just gonna call people names and all this, and it's just crazy, bro. Yeah. Crazy. There's no way that this country is gonna be in a better place with this man as president. But anyway, yeah. Let's continue.
And Kamala, the whole interview.
Oh, and I want to say, shout out Black Conservative Perspective. He watched the entire interview, so the fact that like I'm getting to watch this video, he's summing it up for me. I appreciate it, brother. I really do. I'm a fan first, man.
Absolutely.
Basically deflecting. She's blaming Republicans, right? She's talking about the attack on democracy. She's talking about everything except actually talking about what are they going to do about Joe Manchin's opposition to the bill. So Charlamagne does not let up. Okay, he basically keeps asking the same question, trying to get her to actually address that throughout the whole interview until basically Kamala and her team had enough, right? In which Simone Sanders, who's leaving her team, by the way, basically comes in and tries to stop the interview short, but Kamala doesn't necessarily do that. Instead, she uses it to basically put Charlamagne in his place, and Charlamagne falls into place like the pawn that he actually is. So without further ado, I want you guys to actually watch the clip of Kamala basically putting Charlamagne the God in his place.
See, hold on. That's why I think it's set up, because why did he just fall back? If you were gonna throw the question out there, why would you not like challenge it if she doesn't answer it? You ask the question. She doesn't answer it. She just talks crazy, and you just fall in line. Like, no. She works for you.
For real, that's crazy.
Why you could have been like you could have been championed had you held her to what you could have right here, what you tried to do. You could have been championed. You would have you want to go down in history. You want your name to be like, you're doing it the wrong way, bro. You got the opportunity of a lifetime right now, putting this chick in front of you and like you could either make her or break her.
But
She
he's
could
so liberal.
answer it, and I know, but still, if he's gonna answer the question in the first place, he should have made her answer it. That's how I feel.
But he backed down, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't watched it yet, but
like you said, it could be a hoax.
it almost seems set up.
Yeah,
like to make it seem as if
in person they're over like
she doesn't care what she looks like because her approval rating is already terrible. So she's out here just to like take some heat off. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
like they don't care about anything, bro. They really
take
don't.
the brunt of it.
And she like, she just. This is crazy. That's all I can say.
This setup's dope.
Yeah, this is a crazy
Holy
setup.
Shit.
That's what we're gonna set up our house as.
That's amazing.
We're just gonna have that in our living room instead of anything because YouTube is our life.
Who's the superhero that's gonna speak against Joe Manchin? I want to know who's the real president of this country. Is it Joe Biden or Joe Manchin?
I'm sorry. I interrupted. I don't think the vice president can hear you. It's Simone. I'm so sorry, Charlamagne. We have to wrap.
She can hear me.
You can hear me? Can you hear me now?
You know she can hear him.
Can
this
you hear
is
me, Madam Vice
ridiculous.
President?
I'm sorry. We got to wrap.
Oh.
So I'm sorry to interrupt.
They're acting like they can't hear me. Y'all see that?
I can hear you.
Oh,
Yeah, we know you
So
can.
who's the
That's
real
what he
president
said.
of this country? Is it Joe Manchin or Joe Biden, Madam Vice President?
Come on, Charlamagne.
I felt
I
that.
really-
Come on. It's Joe Biden.
I can't
No,
tell
no,
sometimes.
no.
You know why he's asking
It's
you
Joe
that?
Biden. And don't start talking like a Republican about asking whether or not he's president.
Do you think Joe Manchin is a
And
problem?
it's Joe Biden, and I'm vice president, and my name is Kamala Harris.
Look at her.
Yeah,
And
this
the
is
reality
fake.
is because we are in
Is
office.
she drunk?
We do the things like the child tax credit, which
she
is going to
drunk?
reduce black child poverty by 50%, on track to do that.
She talks
We
like
do
Joe Biden.
things that are about saying that our Department of Justice is going to do these investigations and require that we end chokeholds and have body cameras. It is the work of saying we're going to get
You think
lead
that's
out
what's
of pipes
important
and
right now?
paint because our babies are suffering because of that. It is the work of saying people who ride public transit
have a fake accent
deserve
right
the
now?
same
Yes.
kind of dignity that anybody else does.
Do you hear what the fuck
So
she's
let's
talking
improve
about?
that
Anybody
system.
else does.
It is the work of
Do you hear what
saying
this what
that
she's
we
saying?
have got
Yeah.
to bring down prescription drug costs because folks who have diabetes should not be dying because they don't have enough money in their pocket. It's
Folks
about
that have
saying black
diabetes.
maternal mortality
This is
is
set
a
up.
real issue
This is definitely
that
set
must
up.
be treated by everybody, including the
Even
White
more now.
House,
Even
as
more
a
now.
serious issue.
No,
I
this
hear
is
the
set up.
frustration.
This is the most words she's
Listen,
ever
Let's
listen.
not
said.
deny
I hear the frustration.
impact that we've had.
This is a setup.
And
Yep. This is the most words she's ever said. She hasn't laughed once, so that's how you know it's off a fucking script. This bitch hasn't laughed
I peeped that.
once.
She hasn't said. She hasn't even
So
giggled.
she's clearly reading something.
Yeah, this is a setup.
Absolutely.
This is a setup.
No way in hell would that bitch ever interrupt an interview with the vice president of
And
the
be like,
United
"It's Simone.
States."
It's
And
Simone.
They would not. That would not happen to be fired
No.
today.
No.
You would be. I know you're leaving the team. Whatever. You'd be done though. You would never do
On
that.
TV.
The
You
vice
crazy?
president of the United States.
You crazy? Nah, this
Fuck
is a
outta
setup.
here.
This is absolutely set up.
Absolutely.
And but like, let's not talk like a Republican. They made that sound like
so scripted.
yeah, like it's like
so
like,
cringe.
What are you trying to fucking say,
Again,
you stupid bitch?
you failed again. You should be embarrassed again because you can't even do this right. You can't even get mad right and be a real person right. You suck, bro.
Charlamagne almost though with the you hear her trying to act like
Yeah.
she can't hear us. Trying to act like
Oh,
she
I
can't
can hear
me.
you. It's Joe Biden.
This is
Shut
like
the fuck up. And then
they're
you have that accent.
they're trying to act like yeah, no, get out of here with that. They're trying to act like this is like this seems so set up. Charlamagne, you remember when he was on Breakfast Club, he would do that type of thing to all the
Yes.
guests. He'd be the one who
Yes.
was like the more like aggressive with the guests.
Yep.
So they were like, okay, we get Charlamagne on here. We try to make it seem like he's giving her the hard questions, but we know he let Hillary Clinton pull out that hot sauce and he let Joe Biden say you ain't black. So we know
Yep.
he's on our team. We know he'll
yep.
do whatever the fuck we say to him. So clearly this has been like he is their guy.
They talk. Yes, he
He
works
is
for the man.
their guy,
He works
yes.
for the man, and
This is clearly a setup.
and they clearly rehearsed this and
Yes.
went over this before. Like,
Yeah.
there's no way. And this is so random.
Yeah.
This is so fucking random. Why is this happening?
Yep.
And this is all she's talking about. She's talking about Fucking cops killing black people, baby abortion, or babies dying. I'm sorry, not abortion.
The same perpetuations of like the same narratives
black
that they've been
poverty,
perpetuating this entire
prescription
time.
drugs, the same blah 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 blah. That's
this country's
crazy.
falling apart, bro. This country's falling apart.
She said, Charlamagne, Charlamagne, really, Charlamagne? You know it's Joe Biden. Like, bitch, you have so many accents.
You sound like
where our babies are suffering.
You sound
like, bitch, you don't even sound like that.
I was trying to. What movie do you sound like you're from? Is that The Blind Side? Is that Sandra Bullock in The Blind Side? What movie is it?
Probably.
Or is it Life? I feel like it might be
idea.
Life. Like back when Martin Lawrence, nigga, and Eddie Murphy.
Oh, yes. I've seen that movie when they break out of prison.
Yeah.
That's such a good movie. But, yo, she is
she's forcing
a
it.
fake bitch.
Let's keep going here. This is ridiculous.
Trash. This is Auntie Kamala. This ain't the VVP.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. For real. She turned into... Yo. But did she not sound like Joe Biden, though?
Yes.
In the beginning. It's when you do the... Then when you do the... Like, she kept saying, you do the... Like, you don't talk like that. This dude... That's clearly Joe Biden's... Joe Biden wrote your script for you, is what it seems like, the way she's talking. This is crazy.
But let's not deny the impact that we've had.
Oh, yeah, and what she just said, I feel the frustration. It just seems so...
I'm surprised she didn't say child.
It makes it seem so you're down. That makes it seem so scripted, though. Like,
for real.
Like they're like this was like a whole like
this
okay
is so
a half an hour everything gets resolved in a half an hour sitcom type shit.
This is so embarrassing. Exactly.
The frustration. But let's not deny the impact that we've had and agree also
this is on Comedy
that there
Central.
is a whole lot more work to be done. And it is not easy to do, but we will not give up, and I will not give up.
I just want you to know that Madam Vice President, that Kamala Harris, that's the one I like. That's the one that was putting the pressure on people in Senate hearings. That's the one I'd like to see more often out here in these streets. Thank you for joining us, Madam Vice President.
I'm glad to be with you.
That wasn't set up.
Appreciate you. Give Maya my love too, and Doug.
All right, you take care. Give your family my love. I want to see those babies.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right, so that was just flat out embarrassing for Charlamagne.
Yeah.
It really was. How do you get checked by the least popular person in this country? The least popular politician in this country.
Listen to what he just said. You already said? How did you get checked by the least popular person in this country?
Legit.
How did you get checked by the least popular person in this country? That's hilarious because that's so true. How? That doesn't even make any sense. And she works for you. What are you doing? You're willing to ask a question, but you're not willing to get the real answer to the question. Get out of here, bro. Disgusting.
Embarrassing for Charlamagne. It really was. How do you get checked by the least popular person in this country? The least popular politician in this country. You just got checked, okay? She put you in your place. She said, boy, you don't sit down and stop asking me these hard questions that you know I don't want to answer. I will never interview with you again. Okay, and you can see
that's
how
what it was.
At the end, when Charlamagne asked her a very specific question,
he's their
who
guy.
the hell is running this country? Is it Joe Manchin or is it Joe Biden?
She didn't even answer.
Kamala
she did,
attacked Charlamagne and says, don't talk to me like a Republican, right? Like, don't come at me with Republican talking points.
He can't be a Democrat to question the Democratic administration. That's true as fuck, bro. Wild.
Talk to me like a Republican, right? Like, don't come at me with Republican talking points, even though he's actually not using Republican talking points. He's actually coming at Kamala from the left. He's coming at her from the perspective of a progressive, right? He's coming at Kamala from her left, okay? And Kamala goes into, once again, a non-answer. And then at the end, after that non-answer, look how Charlamagne God kisses the ring. Right, he gets on both of his knees and starts kissing Kamala's feet.
This dude's hilarious,
Kamala,
bro.
thank you for coming on, and this is the kind of Kamala that I like to see, the fiery Kamala fighting in the Senate. Bro,
that was just so scripted.
She didn't answer the question.
Legit.
So why are you giving her praise
Props.
at the end of an interview when you literally could not get the answer to the question that you've been asking her the whole interview? She's literally been deflecting and refusing to answer the question the whole interview, but yet you kissed the ring at the end after she put you in your place.
Yep.
Again, that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
It really is.
Absolutely.
Again,
it was embarrassing. It was already embarrassing when Hillary Clinton pulled out hot sauce and said, you know it, like, you feel me? And he let that fly. And then Joe Biden said, if you don't know whether to vote for me or Donald Trump, you ain't black.
Yep.
To
his face.
To Charlamagne. And Charlamagne said, okay, and like just like kept it pushing. Like it was nothing. And now she just pulled this on him, and he's just like, that's what I like to see. Yep. This is clearly like some like
sick.
He feels, I mean, but look, he went from interviewing rappers to interviewing Kamala Harris. That's true. Because he's shucking and jiving. Yes. But it be them who call black conservatives the sellouts.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Crazy, absolutely. Bro. You didn't even, if you have a question for her, if she doesn't answer it, you know she didn't answer that. You asked the question. You know that was not the answer to your question. And you said you like when she dodges your question. Like, what? That's what I like to see. The one that lies and is a real politician out there just lying and not getting to the bottom of anything. Stupid.
She ain't doing shit.
Stupid. And he like, so this is like 3 times in a row now.
She said, and my name is Kamala Harris, and I'm Vice President of the United States.
She said that?
Yeah.
I didn't even hear that. I wasn't even,
sure did.
I was like in my thoughts. That's crazy.
She said, Joe Biden is the President of the United States, and my name is Kamala Harris, and I'm the Vice President of the United States.
She has something like that. She has an ego problem, bro. Get out of here. She's crazy. She is crazy. Oh my God. Okay.
First time this is happening to Charlamagne. This is the same dude that let Joe Biden tell him that if you don't vote for me, right, you ain't black.
Yes.
Right? These people constantly get checked by the Democrats and put into their place, and they literally have nothing to say, right, when it's happening in real time. But yeah, you guys are going to go right back out there and continue to vote for these people like they're actually working on your behalf. Kamala talks about police reform. If Kamala really wanted police reform, the Democrats really wanted police reform, they would just work with Tim Scott. They've been negotiating with Tim Scott. They don't want to do the reasonable thing that Tim Scott wants to do, which is a conservative incremental change. They want to basically federalize police, right? That's what they want to do. Tim Scott doesn't want that. They don't want to meet Tim Scott in the middle. They don't want to work with the Republicans on police reform. And ultimately, in the day, that's not the only promise that the Democrats have failed on. Charlamagne, during this interview, asked her about student loan debt. Right, forgiving student loans. They've already come out and basically said they're not doing that. Matter of fact, they're restarting it. People got to start paying up again. Again, I don't disagree with any of these things, right, that's happening.
But he said that to get elected.
Yes.
Charlamagne and his frustration because he's coming at her from the left. And the Biden administration / the Kamala administration made all these promises to the left. But again,
they never keep them.
Why are you still voting for these people?
Yeah.
Right? Why are you still voting for them? Considering the fact that they come out here and give you these empty promises every single election season, and they never execute on it. Now what the Democrats are doing, because they know they can't get this Build Back Better bill passed, they're now shifting towards, well, you guys got to vote for us so we can give you guys voting rights.
Crazy.
Guys, I mean, listen to this. Listen to this. You have to vote for us in the midterms so you guys can have the ability to vote, right? That's what they're saying. That's the new,
that's
pitch,
crazy,
right? That's the new thing they're trying to say, and they think that that's going to get people to come out and vote. That's why they continue to talk about democracy being under attack. Okay, that we don't have a democracy in this country anymore because they're afraid that they're going to get swamped in the midterms. They know they're going to get swamped, and they're already coming up with their excuse
because they're terrible.
They're already trying to tell people, hey, well, you know, we don't have democracy anymore. You guys got to come out here and vote for us so we can give y'all voting rights, a.k.a. federalize the elections, right? Have control of how states run their elections, okay? So that Democrats can maintain more power, right? That's really what it's all about.
He's a smart dude.
Okay?
He is. He's very smart.
Democrats, their only interest is getting people to vote for them so that they can maintain power and they can stay in office. They're not really trying to execute on any of their promises, okay? Because
they never
I understand why Kamala really doesn't want to answer the question about Joe Manchin, but there actually is an answer. If they actually really wanted the Build Back Better bill to pass, or put it this way, because I do think they want it to pass, they want to get it done.
Actually, no. What we're gonna do is we're not gonna finish this video because if you guys want to see the rest of this video, you could just go on his channel and watch the video.
Yeah, because there's no more Kamala, right?
Yeah, and I
so
don't
give
want
him the
to
view.
watch his whole video here and like take his entire fucking,
Yeah.
you know. So yeah, this
'cause
is
there's still, like,
he's a
5
very
minutes.
very informative channel, and you should be following me anyway. You should be following him anyway.
Yeah.
If you follow me, he should already be on your.
Yeah,
you should already be
he's-
supporting him.
he's
because
really
he's
dope.
he's up there, right? You know, he's like one of those. He's another one. Like
Mm-hmm.
I respect on the level like gothics like him, like people who are actually putting in like actual work to get you guys information.
Yes.
From like I don't know, like you know what I'm trying to say. Like
Mm-hmm.
what I do is not that. You know, I'm literally like a reactor. I'm
react
I'm
to
a normal person
to what
who's
they
just sitting here giving my opinion
Yeah.
on what I'm being.
they do the
what's
research
happening.
and the
Yes.
facts. We learn from them.
Exactly. I'm not claiming to like. That's why I'm such a big fan of these people. I mean it when I say I'm a fan first. I really do mean
Absolutely.
that. And it just happened to like we got so much support that now we are at 100K subscribers, which is crazy. But you know,
is.
this is a blessing, and I know that we're doing something, you know.
Hell yeah.
We're doing something by even just putting our opinion out there.
Yep.
There's not enough people out there who are just out here being truthful, supporting the right things, and you know what I'm saying, putting just critical thinking, just trying to critical think. Like I even though I'm not doing all the research and all that, you know what I'm saying, I'm really just trying to maneuver in this world the best I can by doing what I do, and I still try to
Hell
critically
yeah.
think no matter what. That's what I'm
Of
always trying to
course.
apply is critically thinking. And and it's not that I don't do research, because I do, but just not like I'm not
that into
good.
politics that much.
Exactly. I look into what I'm interested in. I know a bunch about a bunch. I know a little about a lot. That's what it is. That's what it really is. But yeah, appreciate you guys. Obviously, y'all know what it is. I'm at 100K. Y'all know already what it is.
Hell
I'm just
yeah.
saying. I'm just reflecting on what this channel is, man. It's just it's such a complex world, man. This world is so complex because I feel like I'm just sitting here spending time on camera, chilling with people, like just talking with people
Yes.
who feel
Understand
the
us.
same way I feel. Like I'm the one who's getting the service.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? By having 100,000 people to talk to
Yeah.
about my thoughts.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And it just, people tell me that they're getting the service from the content. Crazy. I love you guys,
That
man.
is
Let's start this
crazy.
music up.
Yeah, y'all are the best.
Yeah, make sure you guys go to his channel and subscribe. He's a good content creator, Black Conservative
Yeah, he
Perspective.
is.
I really do respect his content, like his content a lot. This isn't the first video we've watched of his. Like this is the second one, right?
Yeah.
Or we've watched a few on live
Yeah, but
too.
the
That's
second
thing.
one we were like,
yeah, the second
put
one
out
that
as a
is on the
video.
channel. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is on like a video that we reacted to. But yeah, appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
If you guys could like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you be notified whenever we drop, man.
Flawd's booty, man.
I would truly appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
Again, we're at 100K.
Feels amazing. So crazy.
We cried in the live stream.
Sure did.
I tried not to. I really did try not
I
to.
know.
And your dad
He
your
got
dad
me.
don't know is what got me. It got me. But yeah. Appreciate you guys more than you guys know, man.
For real.
Love you guys. Remember to always stay flawed. Don't you dare try to play flawed. And if you see me in the streets, then you better say, hey, flawed.
Make it easier for me to go to sleep at night. I had a dream that I could do my thing, and everywhere I went the people knew my name. Some people hated on the truth I bring, but now I use the hating just to fuel my plane. I had a dream that I could do my thing, and everywhere I went the people knew my name. Some people hated on the truth I bring, but now I use the hating just to fuel my plane.